Hi, my name is Greg Fitzgerald. I am a California attorney. I've been practicing law for 22 years. Fitzgerald Campbell is a law firm dedicated to consumer rights and debtor rights. And what I want to talk to you today about is what I refer to as our true debt defense, which is part of our debtor protection settlement plan. By true debtor defense, I mean a real defense. Lots of providers out there say they are debt defense. Some are not even lawyers. I'm not sure how they can honestly call themselves debt defense. They don't go to court, but they're out there. And then even some of the lawyers who represent consumers who do debt defense merely file an answer, merely try to buy you some time. That's not Fitzgerald and Campbell. Nothing wrong with buying time. But that being said, what our objective is to win. And to do that, you need to have a true debt defense. But the first question that should always be asked is, should you defend? There are some cases where a defense is not appropriate or warranted or necessary. A typical case would be somebody who's judgment proof. Their income is exempt, they have no assets. There's nothing that a judgment is going to be able to do. So when the creditor sues to turn their claim into a judgment, it has no practical effect on you. If that's the case, then certainly there wouldn't be any need to defend it. Another situation where a defense may not be appropriate is where the amount sued is so small that the cost associated with defending it, although our office is very inexpensive, may still warrant that a defense is not appropriate. So there are times when you should not defend and allow a claim to become a judgment. But I think you should only make that decision after consulting with a lawyer who knows how to actually defend these cases. The second question that I always get is, can I win? And the answer to that is clearly you can win these cases. We have tried these cases and we have won these cases. Sometimes that's a very simple analysis. For example, in most debt buyer cases, I suggest clients contest those if they otherwise need to contest them, because they can be won, because debt buyers a lot of the time don't have the proof necessary to prove their cases up in court. So there's an example where it certainly can win, but even other cases against original creditors or collectors or anyone else, making them prove up their case is sometimes very difficult for them. They don't either have it or they don't have all the materials necessary. Secondly, they don't want to prove it up. They don't want to spend the time and money to prove those cases up, so they'll either come to us and try to settle or even dismiss cases. We've had cases dismissed merely upon our answer in the court that we represent you. So collection companies and creditors, not really in the litigation business. They're collectors. They like to get their money. On occasion they'll sue to turn their claims into judgments. But for the most part, that's not what they're good at. What they're good at is essentially calling you and getting you to pay them voluntarily. So can you win? You most definitely can win. Every case is unique, depends on you and your circumstances, depends on who it is that is suing you and where they're suing you. So every case is unique, again, needs a lawyer who is experienced in these kind of matters to take a look at it and give you an opinion about whether they believe they can win. But I will tell you, these cases can be won and are being won every day in courts across California. The last question is people ask me, how do I win? I tell you, the first thing is, like in any case, I don't care what type of case it is, you need a good lawyer if you expect to win. You need a lawyer who believes he or she can win. If you've got a lawyer who doesn't think that they can win, or they're just buying some time, or they're helping you out, then you're probably not going to win. You need a lawyer with experience and knowledge and who knows how to work. Bottom line, to win these cases, you got to do the work. And that's what I mean by a true defense. We don't just do an answer and let the case go to trial eventually. We actually do discovery. We do motions. We try these cases. And we argue these cases. We argue these with opposing counsel. We argue them with the judge all of the time. So we do the work. Fitzgerald Campbell is serious about doing the work. And it's important to us. Your case in and of itself is important, but we're also aware of the fact that we're going to see these same collection lawyers again and again and again, and they have to know that we're going to fight these cases. We're not going to take one case and fight it differently than another case just because either the client either isn't as much money involved or there's some other problem with it. We're going to litigate every single case so that every single collection attorney realizes that they got a fight on their hands. Our reputation is at stake. That's one of the reasons we fight so aggressively. And obviously we want to win for you. It's very important that you be successful. It's a big part of our plan. I mean, if we're going to protect you and we're going to settle it, we have to do our part of the job, which is to litigate these things all the way to the end. The wall that you may have heard me speak about needs to go all the way through and pass judgments. So Fitzgerald Campbell is not going to abandon you just because you got sued. Fitzgerald Campbell is going to not stop doing the work. Fitzgerald Campbell is going to do the work. We're going to provide a true debt defense. And we're convinced that you'll see that work and see the value of what it is that we do. I want to thank you for watching the video today. I encourage you to take a look at our website or give us a call. Remember, the consultation is free. It doesn't cost you anything to speak to us. And we are here to help you. Thank you.